Everyone, welcome to a new mind and muscle transformation diary. This is Adam, and today I wanted to touch on a couple of things. First, some new observations with my blood flow restriction experimentation, and for that, the couple of things that I wanted to share with you guys is how noticeable the difference is becoming in my pumps that I get when I'm doing the blood flow restriction versus when I'm not doing the blood flow restriction. It happened the other day, totally coincidental, so nothing really changed in my routine except that when it was my arms day, I forgot to get my tourniquets, my blood flow restriction bands, and I had to train arms without them, whereas I had planned to do so with them. And the difference in how much of a pump I got was extremely noticeable. So again, this reiterates how important it is to get the pump that we were wanting from the workouts with the help of the blood flow restriction, and how noticeable and how much you can feel it, the difference. Not that it was a waste of a workout, but now it's almost like I feel bad if I was intending to use them and I didn't. So, in addition to, as I mentioned before, making the adjustments so that the actual mechanism of the blood flow restriction is right according to what the research has suggested is optimal. So keeping that in mind as well is very important. Now, the other thing that I wanted to share is when I've used the blood flow restriction bands on a day like my delts and arms day, this thing that I was surprised to see was that not only were my arms getting a pump easier, but so were my delts. Now, the tricky part about this is, in theory, what we're restricting blood flow is the biceps and the triceps and the forearms, not so much the delts. But lo and behold, as I'm using the blood flow restriction bands, I am also getting easier pumps in my delts, even when I'm doing something like side lateral raises, which is like almost perfectly isolating the medial deltoid head. So there's a couple of observations with the blood flow restriction training, which I am happy to report on. Now, the other thing that I want to kind of share today is the upcoming diet adjustment. I'm probably going to start dialing in the numbers very soon. I'm also probably going to start adding in dedicated cardio sessions soon. Not an everyday thing just yet, probably somewhere between 2 to 4 times a week. I'm not sure where I want to start at yet, but I'll keep you guys posted. So that's it for today. New observations with the blood flow restriction techniques that I just shared with you, upcoming adjustments so that I can keep improving in every area, losing the body fat, making sure that my cardiovascular capacity is up to speed, and my nutrition is there to carry it and support it and propel it forwards. And until next time, stay well, stay strong, stay smart.